Okay guys, now in this part I'll be telling you about once the mold is done. In the previous part we have spoken about the making of the mold. In this small part I'll be explaining to you about the sealing of the mold. Once seal is done, in the previous one we just build a mold. Now we'll be focusing on how to actually seal it perfectly. The sealing process, which is a small thing that we have to do further after we build a mold, after we waited for 24 hours to get it all cured and secured. After 24 hours you will just see that it's all strong. The walls are very strong because it is already glued. It is all stuck together. So all the four corners will be all strong now. So now in this part we are focusing on getting it absolutely sealed. So this sealing part is what we have to do is use the same silicone gel, this thing, same gun, and now we have to again apply a paste from the inside towards the end. Like it will be like it is inside part. Imagine this is the inside part. Now we have to just put another paste here towards the end, towards the bottom of the surface, in the inside of the mold. Just apply this thin layer of silicone here, one paste. Just apply that and just seal the corners now. Again, it will be in a gel form, a wax form, hard gel form. It will be clear. So now just apply a paste towards the end, especially towards the corners. This will be a joining corners here. So you have to apply it here at the bottom and especially at this part. So the gel will be here. The silicone gel will be here. So from here, then you have to apply it here also. Just take it towards the end here, on the right angle here, towards the end, especially here. So now we are sealing it. Once it is stuck, like how we've explained previously, now you have to seal the sides from the inside. So after that, same thing you have to do it from the outside also. Again seal it from the outside, apply that gel from the outside, and same thing you have to seal it from the outside also. So this is the next step of sealing it. Because I have already told you, this casting resin, which is very thin. If that finds a slight space, slight opening here and there, it will just come out of your mold, because that is very thin. So it will just come out from your mold, and if it comes out from the mold, everything will just, it will have so much pressure, it will just flow. So this is something that we do. Then this is like really a important thing, because we have done our mistakes to it. So now this is the sealing part. Okay, seal that thing, and then you have to wait for another 12 to 24 hours after the sealing part, because that obviously that has to cure as well, this thing. For that 12 hours, or when you are doing a first project, just for everything just wait for 24 hours only, because this is your first project. Later when you will be doing, then you will understand how much time it takes, because there are different kind of products also. This thing, what is available here might not be available there. So there are different some of these gels, they cure very quickly, some take time. So accordingly you will just understand. Well, it will be hard, you will just understand. So to keep it on the safe side, 12 to 24 hours after the second seal thing is done, wait for 12 to 24 hours for the seal. So this is the part where we seal it, accurately seal the sides. So after 24 hours or 12 hours, as you can see, you will just come to know whether it is done, because it will be seamed, you can see it. You will just realize that it is sealed, it will not be moist, because we have to get rid of the moisture now. So wait for 24 hours, because now after this thing, we will be directly going into the placement of the wood, and then we will be going into the pores, the main thing, pouring of the resin. So this part, then we have to be extra cautious. So that's why seal it from the inside and from the outside. And then after this, there is another process also that can be done, that we do. That is, after that thing is cured. I know it will be a long process, but accordingly, in the later courses and all, you'll just understand. When you do your project also, you'll just understand, and that will be an option whether to do it or not. But because we take extra care for this thing, because we have to be really very confident that the sides are really cured. Even after the sealing, what we do is we prepare another solution of resin and hardener, a small quantity of that. We prepare that, and what we do is just pour it towards the end. After the 12 hours time is done, after 12 hours or 24 hours time is done of sealing the side with silicone. After that also, what we do is we just pour slight portion of resin towards the end now again, so that we just see that it is properly sealed. So we have to just check whether the resin is pouring out still. If it is a small portion of the resin, we pour towards the end. We pour it towards the end only, even before everything. After the seal is done, after 12 hours completion, after the sealing of the sides are done, after that, after 12 hours, after 24 hours, we then do a seal coat with resin. Just a slight portion, we just pour it towards the end, and I usually, I use my fingers to just apply it towards the end, so that if at all there are if there is a space left still, so that should be it should be covered with this coat of resin, so that will give another wall to it. So that you have to do, and after that again you have to wait for 24 hours. This 24 hours, or this what I am telling you, is just subjective. That should not be your problem. You should not wait for so long also. But by the book, by a lot of the people who do this, they do this thing so that the end product should be like beautiful. There should not be any other hiccups when you do your project. So after that also, we seal the sides with resin, and then we wait for 24 hours for that side portion to get cured. That side resin. This side resin is after the application of this. Don't be confused. After the application of this sealing, another sealing coat with silicone, and then we wait for 12 to 24 hours, and after that also we just pour a small quantity of resin. After that, just a small quantity of resin towards the end, just as a seal coat, another seal coat with resin, and we wait for another 24 hours to accurately get the sides accurately sealed, so that there should be no any other problem. And then we are like 1,000,000% sure that this is perfectly sealed, and nothing in the world can now disturb our pores and all. So that is the reason why we do these steps also. It is up to you when you do your projects and all. When you start your project, that I would suggest you after you complete this course, you have to do a small project just to get the feel of how the things work. And after that also individually, all the individual processes, we have separate courses on that also. Then you have to, like, if you are just not, if you are finding problem in a certain area, so I suggest you to do that course. Also you can do the entire course also individually. So that is for like if you have to go high on a professional level, if you have to build a factory and you have to go on a higher level. So those courses are designed specifically for that. So that will be explaining all the minute details, so individually explained. So that is the reason why we are just introducing the other courses also, because in this I'll just give you the entire process in brief, like accurately what you have to do, after completion of this course also, you will be just confident, because everything I am just telling you in a perfect way, how perfectly you have to do. But then again, there are like lot of details. There are a lot of other ways to make molds also. Now there are molds which are pre done, like how we do the cakes or the other project. They are all pre done now. Now the latest thing is like that. So now we can just buy a mold and just place it, place your wood and just make a pour. But that is still not available here. But then again, it is very expensive, and it comes in only certain sizes. You cannot play around with different sizes and different shapes. So that is the reason why in the more detailed classes that are available, that will be available. So in that we'll be just explaining different kind of molds that could be done. So this is the standard mold that we do all the time, and it is also very cheap. But there are more other options also, and there are other materials also that could be used. There are like many other ways also to do it. So that will be explained in the higher classes. Now at present, this is the basic level that you have to understand the basics of it. So that is the reason why all these things, these small things, I am just explaining to you in brief, like all the important part, why you have to do this, how you have to do this, brief. In the later parts you will just know like the different option, different time, because you will be like very perfect, you will be on a pro level. And after completion of this course also, I suggest you to make a small project, very small project, just to get the feel of it. Just whatever that you learn from here, just do a small thing, small project already, just to see how much you understood, what are the complications that you faced. Then you can just ask us also anytime. We have our number also. You will be on our Telegram group also. We will be guiding you through. So from there you will just encounter some problem in some areas. So then we can suggest you other things also. So this is the sealing part of the mold. We've discussed the mold making part and the sealing part. So tomorrow, so the next part will be, this is still here. Now we'll be carrying forward with the other topic, which is placement of the wood and pouring of the wood. This will be in our next session. So thank you very much.